Hi there, fellow illustrators, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to tackle about the common challenge that all of us are facing is about staying focused while doing our illustrations. As an artist, we face this challenge a lot of times, and we understand that while staying focused, we can create a better illustration, a better work of ours, and obviously uh, always we improve our things. So in this video I propose to your attention 10 productivity tips that will help you to stay focused and to boost your productivity. So let's dive in. Tip number 1: create a dedicated space in your house for your work only. It can be a room, it can be only a table, or it can be your studio where you are working and nothing else will catch up your attention. So this, if it is about only one table, then this table should be clean and prepared for your painting only. You don't have to take close to you any telephone or any other devices that will make you not stay focused during the time you create. And obviously make it comfortable and organized and pleasant to you. You can choose to cover all the space that you have with your works or with the works of the artists that inspire you, something that will boost your creativity and that will make you stay focused while you are creating your own masterpiece. Tip number 2: set specific goals or tasks during the day that you are working, because usually if you are not setting up any goal, you want to create a post on Instagram and maybe you just enter Instagram and you just feel like you are watching other reels or other posts and you are not posting yours, and you see that half an hour is gone or even 1 hour. So when you are setting up goals that okay, 15 minutes I dedicate only for social media, I have to post this, that, and those, and to comment this, that, and those. So this will help you to work properly on your goals. Or if, for example, your goals is to finish today the illustration in 2 or 3 hours, you take a timer and you just work during that time. Or maybe you have some deadlines and you have to work on those. The idea is that you break down all your goals that you have to do during this week or during this day into smaller steps and into timing that will help you to finish all the projects you have. As well, don't forget to talk with your family and to analyze that this time that you have planned to do something or to work something, that you don't have any distractions and that your family don't need you in that moment. So let's move on with the third tip. Time blocking technique is the third tip. Is a great way that you can work focused and that you don't have any distractions. Obviously, if you are alone in the house, it is easier to have these blocking times. But if you are not alone in the house, it is great that you communicate with the people that surround you, your family, that in that time you don't need any distractions, neither for lunch, neither for brunch, neither for anything else or any other questions. In this way, you will create this 1 hour only to stay focused on that task that you needed. As well, when you are blocking the time only for one task, then you are avoiding to have multitasking. So you are not doing anything else meanwhile you are working on your project. And it is very important because it is very easy that meanwhile you are painting, if you are listening notifications on your phone, that you get distracted and just start to talk or to respond to the people that contact you. Tip number 5: take some breaks during your work. It sounds counterintuitive, but believe me, this helps a lot because if you are focused, for example, during specific time, for example, you have a block of 1 hour to work on an illustration, you have another block of 1 hour to work on social media, or if you have to create a YouTube video, you should do some breaks in between, because these breaks will help you to regain the energy and as well to switch from one task to another. The breaks help a lot to clean your mind from the previous task and to get into another task easier. Tip number 6, embrace the mindfulness and meditation. I like to do the meditations earlier in the morning. It helps me a lot to stay focused during the day, and sometimes I can do as well a meditation at the midday. It also helps me to get focused on the other half of the day. If I feel that there were too many tasks to do, I got too stressful, because meditation helps a lot to quit this FOMO, fear of that you are losing something important. Several minutes a day with mindfulness and meditation helps you to stay in present time. As well, you will feel better, you will understand better things, and the tasks will get just easier to be done. Tip number 7, use background noise or music. Uh, Sincerely, from my side, I don't really like to work with background music because it actually distracts me. But I really like to have some noise, like nature noise, some water noise. This helps me to relax and feel like I'm surrounded in the nature and not at home. And this kind of background noise is really helpful for me. If you find that you stay more focused while listening music obviously it is okay for you that you listen to music. Tip number 8, that it is a very obvious tip, that to stay organized and to have all your tools at your hands. I found out that the best way, that when I start working on an illustration, that I prepare everything, all the tools that I need straight from the beginning. Even if I won't use all of my tools that I prepare, I know that I have all the tools in a handy way, and it is really easy for me to work and not to get distracted. Because imagine that you don't have any tool and you go to look for it in another room or on another desk, and you just get distracted and you already don't think and don't stay focused on your work. And it can also be that you can get distracted really quickly with other things, with other noises, and it is just a distraction again. And yes, preparing your tools always before you start. Tip number 9 is stay hydrated and eat nutritious food. I know that when, for example, you are too focused on working on a project, on an illustration, and you have some deadlines, sometimes you can spend 3 or 4 hours without doing anything else than only working. And it is important that you stay hydrated during that time, because if not, you will get more exhausted once you finish the work. And some healthy snacks to have by your hand as well. It helps that you regain the energy, and once you finish this long task of the several hours, that you can get back with energy and to move on with another task as well. Tip number 10, seek accountability and support. It is very important that you join some groups where are other artists, and that where you can share your masterpieces, and that they can give you constructive feedback. In a supportive group, you will find motivation, and it will help you to follow along your dreams and to skip easier the challenges that you have. Remember, staying focused is a skill that takes time to gain. It is not something that, okay, I will stay focused and you have it now. You need some time to develop it and to be patient with you. I also prepared previously a video about a habit tracker and how it helped me to stay focused and to stay organized. If you want, you can watch it. There I share some of my tips how I developed this skill, but you can develop this skill in your way. If you found this video helpful, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And thank you for watching. Stay creative and illustrate more. Bye till the next time.